The history of sheep in Texas is a long one. Texas currently has the largest sheep population of any of the states in the U.S., and it's been that way for a long time.
The largest sheep population in Texas was around 10 million. Today in Texas, there's roughly 500,000 sheep.
The biggest challenge that we have in the sheep industry is grazing availability or land availability. The options are to buy or lease land, and that gets really expensive, and that's getting more expensive by the minute.
This industry's been kind of trending downwards, but I feel like solar grazing is probably going to be that next chapter. We're sheep ranchers, but it's just in a very different place than what most people think about sheep being in.
It's a service. It's a unique service. Instead of using mechanical or zero turns or tractors, we use sheep.
The ability to graze sheep under solar panels is that win that the industry has been looking for.
Having them out here doing the job of mowers, it's just way more efficient, it's cost effective.
Farming is the only industry where you buy everything at retail and sell everything at wholesale.
The value of your product today is not what it's going to be next week or next month.
We don't have to worry about that because we're grazing sheep and we're getting paid by the acre.
If you have that consistent income from the service side of this business, you can kind of balance out the ups and downs.
We lost a big lease around February of last year. Trying to find land to replace that proved to be extremely difficult.
They've been needing land, they've been needing areas to expand, but that's one of the great things about the solar. It's large scale.
Down here, we're talking about 1,000-acre plus sites.
We have a site that is a 700 megawatt site. It's 5,000 acres. It's in 2 counties. We never thought we were going to get this big.
I think that younger farmers and ranchers are attracted to the solar grazing industry because there is in fact a surplus of opportunity there. If we hadn't replaced that lease country, we wouldn't have been able to make ends meet as a family. One of us would have had to pursue a job outside the farm or ranch. Having the opportunity to be able to transport our sheep to East Texas sites has been a game changer for us.
And that just excites me, not only for what we do, but my kids or their friends or those people that want to be a rancher. They've got an opportunity that they wouldn't have otherwise.
Better for the land, period. I mean, as far down to the soil, everything.
The shading that's provided by the panels prolongs and improves grass production. A good portion of that is being harvested by sheep.
We're consuming forage, returning it back to that landscape in a usable form.
They're fertilizing the earth. They're keeping that solar farm that was somebody's farm, it's keeping it back in agriculture.
Our business primarily makes money off the lamb crop. Everything that we do to be a service provider is what we plan for and budget through the service contracts that we have. And due to the fact that we're producing a high-value lamb crop at the other end allows us to have a business that's sustainable.
Hopefully, 30, 40 years from now, if this landowner decides to take this back into ranching, it's probably going to be better than when they turned it over to us.
Very few opportunities offer the ability to combine two things that create a symbiotic relationship.
We're producing more than just energy here. We're producing community.
We run every one of these solar farms as a local ranch. Our philosophy is really, hey, let's make the most local community impact we can, especially in these rural communities here. Early on, I got a lot of grief from some of the old school kind of sheep guys that, kind of laughed about us putting sheep on solar. It's funny now, some of those guys in the past year have called me back and said, hey, how can I do that?
We are here to steward the land and to be able to cultivate that heart of stewardship in my children, I hope is a legacy that we get to pass on to the next generations to come.
What excites me about the future of solar grazing is that sheep are such a perfect fit for it.
This is just a starting point, though. I think in the next 10 years, there's going to be a lot of changing. Now we're actually going to see a solar farm being called farm.
We have a much better story to tell.
It has changed our farming operation. We may not still be in business if we were still doing it the old way.
And the future is very bright for a person like me.
The sheep industry really needed a win, and this is it.